It is the 17th of January 2021. We have the northeast monsoon still dominating southeastern Asia, but look at this little guy right here. A nice little tropical wave starting to push over Palau, and eventually we'll be moving over the southern Philippines as we start off your work week. Meteorologist Robert Spetta, by the way. In today's tropical update, we're talking about that wave. We're talking about the shear line and that northeast monsoon still dominating out here. The good news, I don't have anything like a typhoon in the forecast, but we could be talking, tropics. Maybe even a named tropical depression by Bagasa by the latter part of this upcoming week. By the way, if you do like these videos, check out my Patreon. I'll put a link down below. I keep on stressing this because I have some high hopes, some nice graphical packages, and I'll talk more about that in just a few minutes. But let's talk about the main points of this update. We got that cold surge still in place, that next low pressure area possibly developing by midweek, and it could even be a tropical depression towards the east of Palawan. At least for our Sunday, high pressure still in place back here across eastern China. Our cold front diving down towards the south, thus bringing in scattered areas of precipitation across southern Luzon over towards Visayas. It's just kind of a visualization of this cold surge with those northerly winds spilling in across Okinawa, northern areas of Luzon. This is actually your Sunday here in Okinawa over towards Taiwan, where a cold weather advisory is in place from Taipei down towards the south. Got those breezy conditions, same over towards northern areas of the Philippines. Here on your Sunday evening, we do have that moisture flow continuing to push in from the northeast. So some coastal showers across Sierra Madre Mountains as well. But the big issue is this guy, that moisture coming into Palawan. I know in Cagayan de Oro, there has been some serious flooding out here as of late. And I'm really worried that this next system is not going to be helping the case at all. All right, here's our next Tuesday. I actually marked this a low pressure area by that point. We're starting to see gradient picked up, not only on the ECMW up, but also the GFS guidance pulling across, unfortunately, northern areas of Mindanao, where we have been seeing that serious flooding. The other big issue is that as this tracks further towards the west, you're going to start to get that inflow backing in behind it. So it's not only Mindanao and Visayas that are looking at the rain, despite the fact that's where I do expect this surge of energy to push across, but inflow backing in across eastern areas of Luzon, down towards Manila and southeastern Luzon as well. In fact, we could be seeing about 50 to 100 millimeters across the coastal ranges by the mid to latter part of the upcoming week there in Luzon. And this is just kind of another visualization here on Wednesday. There's your low pressure area. We have the monsoonal flow. But unlike the last few weeks when the wind was basically shooting north to south, you can just kind of see these wind barbs, and they're pulling from west to east. And that is what I'm talking about here, that inflow and that moisture wrapping it around it as we go ahead into Wednesday over towards Thursday. Another look at Thursday. There's that moisture inflow wrapping in behind our system. So it still sticks around, and it's not until about Friday and the Saturday we start to get a bit of a break. So 5-day rainfall totals, of course, across Mindanao, Palawan, where that low is tracking. Heavy, heavy, heavy. But some of the heavier totals could be back towards the north across the mountains here in Sierra Madres because of that inflow combined with the monsoon. The Cagayan River, that could be impacted as well. So we got some serious worries here. Even if this doesn't become a named tropical depression, it's really going to be one of those systems up to Bagasa. It is still going to bring a good rain event across the Philippines over the upcoming week. This is actually rainfall totals through Thursday. You can just see the track of our low right there, and then watch that inflow pick up right there. One more time. Here's the track of this system right there. And then our inflow across northeastern Luzon. The combination of 1-2 punch impacts down towards the south and then back towards the north, creating that threat of some pretty serious flooding. Of course, I'm going to have more videos update on this. I'm actually working multiple jobs right now, so I wasn't going to do this video, but I figured this threw up enough red flags. We should talk about it. I'm putting a lot of time into this, so I really appreciate those of you helping me out on Patreon. I know I say it time and time again. I don't like asking for money, but I'm not really using this for myself. I'm going to be using it to put back into the graphical systems for these updates. They take a long time to put together, and I have some good ideas. I just need a little more monetization, put it bluntly, to afford something like this. This is from Metro Weather, and I'm really trying to I'm in talks with them right now. Really, really want to get something like that. The key thing, not only because the graphics look nicer, but it's mostly push button, and I can adjust it as I go. It saves so much time, and I can make more and more of these videos for you guys if I just save on the leg work, because that's most of what this takes. I mean, the video obviously records about 5 to 6 minutes, but the leg work up to it is well over an hour to 2 hours. So, you know, a lot of work. But anyways, thank you very much for everybody that has already helped with me on that. I can't thank you enough. And follow me on all these social media platforms. And if you can, at least subscribe to this YouTube channel. Stay safe out there. I have another update tomorrow.